NASCAR Sprint Cup Racing Odd Box is sponsored by FedEx. Every day is race day. By Toyota, moving forward. By Haynes, look who we've got our Haynes on now. And by State Farm, great service, great rates. Nobody takes care of you like State Farm.
90 laps complete. Toyota has been trying hard this season to notch their first NASCAR win. They've come close. Right now, the Gibbs cars first and fourth, along with Hamlin in 19th. Kyle Busch, 22 years old, a ton of talent. And maybe this year, will he show the kind of maturity that makes him a front runner, a consistent front runner in this series?
I don't have the answer to this question, but no pole sitter has won this race.
Right.
And so I don't know if he even considers that once you're out here racing or not, but that is a fact.
I don't know if he factors in anything.
I don't think he does.
Other than going fast.
It's his home track. It's a homecoming weekend, and I think if he could lead every lap of this race,
oh, he'd do it.
He will. A great run for Scott Riggs, the number 66 there in 9th place. Dick, he's been a top 10 car all day.
Yeah, he has, Mike. Right now, Riggs is running in the 9th position. They're having a very strong day. Crew chief Booty Barker right now talking to his driver. How much more speed is in that car, Booty?
It seems to be a long-run car. We took 2 rights there to keep our track position to stay out of trouble, so I think we'll have something later.
All right, they're having a terrific day, Mike.
Hey, Larry, Mike, you want to see the fastest car on the track right now?
Well,
and
sure.
He's not leading the race.
But I bet he's getting closer.
He's gaining on it, though, and he's coming pretty fast. There he is right there. He's about 2/10. Matt Kent is in the 17 car, about 2/10 quicker than the lead right now.
And the only other car in the 3120s is his teammate and last week's winner, Cousin Carl.
Well, I was just about to transition back to him. Remember, on that last caution, he was one of the few cars that elected to go the safe route. Bob Osborne, his crew chief, 4 tires. He restarted back in the field. He just went by Dale Earnhardt Jr. a few laps ago, up in the top 5. Once again, this long green run, having those 4 tires certainly could pay off, because I think, as Jeff Hammond mentioned, now Jeff Burton in the 31 will start paying the price just a little bit, because Darrell's man Matt Kenseth just went by him.
He's a coming.
7th place. Greg Biffle coming back toward the front after a pit road miscue. He passes Jeff Gordon.
We're a little bit too tight right now.
That's Gordon.
And that's the game you play. You know, he was complaining about, I'm a little loose on that first run. They jacked a little wedge in or did a little air pressure, a little tight. Now next stop in, they'll balance her on out and get it right.
That's a beautiful thing when you can jump the fence that little bit.
Exactly. But now you know you took a swing at it. Maybe it's too big. And here comes the 99 under Tony there. Tony Stewart in the 20, and he is on a march.
Carl is 4.5 seconds behind the leader, and is running just about even lap time.
Position is the 31. 31, that's 20 laps on your tires.
Meanwhile, Casey Mears holding off Newman. Dave Blaney's 22 a lap down, and the 29 of Kevin Harvick. That's 11th place.
Yeah, Casey Mears in the 5, actually a lap down right now.
One car bounced off the wall in 2. Oh, that was Rudeman again, I believe.
Yeah, he's just
tough day.
He messed that car up on the first lap, and they hadn't fixed it.
Keeps going. No caution. Kyle Busch, Matt, is out front by 2.2 seconds, and Matt Kenseth is not gaining on him.
Mike, when you're yarding the competition, it gives you some time to multitask. That's what Kyle Busch has been doing. He told Steve Addington a lot of words in code over, remind me this after the race. I need to tell you that after the race. Also, he wants an update on the line that Carl Edwards is running. And then Addington says, well, what about your car? He goes, well, it's tight, it's loose. It depends on how I pinch it, which line I'm in. But I believe a small air pressure adjustment will be okay. But out front, we are much better.
And that seems to be what's going on, Matt. It seems like if you're back in traffic, you just kind of have a really tough go of it. But if you can get up here with clean air, we saw that with those guys racing side by side. Looks like you can really make some time.
I tell you, we still see that number 9 Budweiser car just up in front of Kyle Busch. Now, we restarted this race about almost 25 laps ago. He's still at the tail end of the lead lap, and he's been running lap times comparable to Kyle Busch. Our FedEx question was, did any of the teams bring the same car that they raced at Fontana? Answer, the 9 car is the same race car.
And I think the good news, Larry, is you could. I mean, there wasn't any problem with bringing that car from Fontana here and racing it if you wanted to.
Kyle Busch, your leader. Here is Matt Kenseth. Krista, he's just holding station right now, 2.6 seconds behind the leader.
Well, it's better than what he thought, though. A lap ago, the whole entire crew jumped up when Matt got on the radio and said, guys, I think I have a flat. He's not sure if the car is getting consistently looser. He thinks it's a right rear. They're holding out, maybe just seeing if the air pressures come in, but he definitely thinks he has a problem. The crew is on their feet. They sprang into action just in case Matt could have a flat right rear.
1.3 seconds behind them. You're watching from Jeff Burton as he tries to hold off Carl Edwards to no avail. Here comes Edwards on the inside, and Carl moves into third. We passed through 100 laps completed in the UAW-Dodge 400 on Fox.